Hi guys, welcome to our trading session this morning, which is called the first rank. And this is a really pivotal part of the business. Your first rank really sets you up for success. And we are here, Kim and myself, to guide you and give you a few tools on this, just around mindset and intention, and also, Kim will go through a little bit on the actual comp plan as well, and an introductory to that, along with Smart Start, and then we'll touch on the sales as well, just sales in general. So yeah, this is a really exciting opportunity for our teams to combine. This is being recorded, so you'll be able to re-watch it back if you've missed out. So with regards to mindset when you first start is definitely something that you need to overcome, that fear, because we always say to ourselves, "Oh, I'm not quite ready yet," or, "I'll do it next week," or you hesitate when you first start. And when I first started, I saw one of the OGs that had been in this business a while put up on her story, "Get out of your own way." And when I heard these words, I thought to myself, my gosh, I really do need to get out of my own way. And it was really powerful to hear that advice, because it really kicked me in the butt, essentially, because I thought to myself, why am I hesitating? Like, because it was in my first week, right? And you got all the nerves. You've just bought this box of shampoo. It hasn't even arrived yet, guys, but you're excited and you want to basically start running and kickstart your business and hit the ground running with it, but you really don't know what to do. And so I think the mindset part of it around getting out of your own way is where you ditch all of those fears, and you really need to start thinking in a space that I can do this. And once you start, believing in yourself and get rid of that fear, that's where all the magic happens. And do all the things that scare you. Go on a live, go and do a reel. If you don't know how to do one, ask your upline, ask people in your team. Start reaching out to people, do a talking story. And, you might think to yourself, oh gosh, but how am I going to do a talking story when I don't even know what to say? Your products may or may not have arrived yet. And, that's up to you when want to start talking on your stories, because you can start warming people up to this, even if your products haven't even arrived yet. And what that means is, get on there and talk about why you partnered with this beautiful beauty brand that is the number one hair care brand in the world. Get on there and talk about your hair and why you would like to make a change to your hair and what the current situation is for you. Financially, if you want to talk about that, is it to make an extra $100 a week, or is it to really make a legacy income for your family so that you can be at home more with your family? So really start thinking about your mindset around how you just want to show up and how you want to get out there and speak to people, and whether it be through your socials or giving people a call on the phone as well. And that's okay, because people say to me, oh, I'm not sure what to say on my socials and things, but you can be out there talking to your family and your friends, and it makes a huge difference when you're out there speaking to people. It might be at your local mothers group, or it might be at your local cafe. And so when you're involving yourself around the mindset of having those conversations about something new that you're doing and it's exciting, that's what makes it really attractive for people to welcome them into either being your customer or be a part of the business as well, to do it for themselves. So um, around, that whole sort of giving it a go, like just going, oh, you know what, I'm just going to go all in with this. I'm just going to give it a go, because what have you got to lose? You know, you've already bought your box of shampoo, so you may as well just get out there and start talking to people. And the the confidence, guys, comes with action. And, you know, I remember doing my first live and it was within my first week, and Tiff was running for MM, which is the market mentor rank. And I thought to myself, I'm going to go live with Tiff. Here she is in Spain. She's working in another country overseas. Like, how exciting is this? And I got on live in my first week and I was petrified, guys. Like, I'm not here to sit here and tell you that I wasn't nervous at the start. We have all been there. Like, you know, like it's just those things where you're just like, oh, you've got to make the conscious decision yourself to say, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to give it a go. And once you make that decision, that's where the exciting part happens, because, you know, once you start, you know, putting it out there to the universe that, yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to give it a go for myself, for my family, make a change in my life. That's when you can really start getting really intentional, and we'll move into that in a minute. But, you know, doing things like a rank map, for example. A rank map is where we write down, and for those of you who are very new, we get you to, and we can help you with this and give you one-on-one mentoring on how to do the rank map. But a rank map essentially is writing down that first rank MMP and putting down the exact details of what you do, what you need to do to achieve that. So, you know, if it's the PV level is 300, for example, so you'll put some little love hearts and you'd really just map it out and write it down to really cross it off as you go along through the month. Now, you might say, oh, I do everything digitally, but for me, like, and everybody's different, but if you write it down, it becomes more into your reality, guys. And you'll find that it is really motivating to actually physically write it down and actually color in those little hearts as you go through the month and tick things off. So I really encourage people to do a rank map, and just reach out to us if you don't know how to do that. We'll take you through that. Are there, Kim, a few other things around the actual mindset that you want to touch on as well?
Yes. God, I'm so excited to be here with you. And I loved everything you were saying. I was just like, yes, 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 yes. And we thought we would start with mindset today because MMP, that first rank, is all about mindset, guys. It is all about mindset. I know you might come into this business and you're thinking, oh, but I haven't used all the products, or I haven't done the product training. I don't know what's in that. I don't know that ingredient, or my hair doesn't look great. I still haven't got my before and afters, or like, I don't know anyone that wants to do the business with me. No one wants to do that. I know all those thoughts. I know what it's like to have those thoughts. And trust me, like everyone starts there, but you cannot let that hold you back. So that's why mindset is so important with this first rank. I am going to go through, like, we will both talk about intention, and I will go through what the tangible requirements are that you need to check off. Nitelle was just talking about the rank map, and I'm going to go through that. I'm going to save that for last, because even though you might be looking at your back office thinking, I need to fill all these numbers, I need to tick off all these squares, active lines, what is that? You might be thinking all of that, like that is the most important part. But that is not. It is actually mastering your mindset. And once you master your mindset, trust me, those things are going to get checked off. They're going to get checked off, but you need to set your mind first. And it is so important that you believe that you can do this, that you can do this business, and that you can hit that first rank. You have to believe that you can do it, because you will have, sadly, you will have people in your life that will tell you that this isn't going to work, that will tell you that this isn't right for you. You will have people that won't believe that this business is real. And if you can't stand strong in your belief, they are going to make you wobble. They're going to send you into wobbles. And that will happen every now and then. And you have to be really firm in your belief. Two beliefs: you need to believe that you can do it. You need to believe that you can do it. So when you see other women, when you're looking at your upline, when you're looking at other mentors online, instead of thinking about why they are having success and you can't, you need to believe that because they can do it, that you can too. And if you have that belief, trust me, like nothing can knock you down. And everything else, like your intention is going to fall into place. Your intention is going to like happen more easily. And same with your action. Your actions are going to follow when you have that belief in yourself. You will always have, by the way, you will always have your upline and your mentors that believe in you, but you need to have that own belief too. It is not enough for your mentor to believe in you. You need to actually find that for yourself and believe this is possible. People also, there will be people in your life that do not understand why you are doing this, and that is okay. That is totally okay. You do not need to convince everyone that this is for them. You need to believe that this is for you and allow people to see that. They don't need to believe in you. They just need to believe that what you're doing is your honest truth, right? Like if they can see that you're being genuine and authentic, that's all they need. That is all you need to do. You need to believe in yourself and show that. That's all I wanted to say about mindset, like belief. Like that is where it all starts, honestly. That is what this first rank is about, really. It really is about setting your mindset. And once you can do that, it's going to carry you through to the other ranks, because you will need that strong mindset to move up through the ranks all the way to SED. Like when you guys are going to the top, I know some of you are here and you are going to the top, like Nitelle and I, and a lot of you on this call too. And you will need that belief in yourself. No matter what is happening around you, you need to believe in yourself.
Yeah. That's a really important one too, because if you don't believe in yourself, is anyone else going to believe in you?
Yes.
Because it starts from within, guys, and you need to have that self-love and self-belief in yourself that you are going to be successful in this, because you have, that's what keeps you going, and that's what keeps you showing up, and yeah, it keeps you consistent. So that's really, really important. So thanks for that, Kim. Especially around now, we'll move into intention. And when I thought about intention, and when people say, let's get really intentional with what we are doing, guys, and I thought I'd just read you out the definition of intention, because an intention is an idea that you plan to intend to carry out, right? So if you mean to do something, it is an intention. So your goal, your purpose, your aim is your intention. So it's something that you would like to achieve and do, and whether you pull it off or not, that is still your intention. So when we speak about getting our intentions right and in order, because we need to set ourselves up for success with the intentional things that we do in our life. And that comes from a whole array of different things, guys. And you might be thinking, what does she mean? Like, so like, for example, showing up consistently, like, and whether it's just taking messy action every day, like Kim and myself, like we get on our stories without our makeup, like we get on there with our kids running around in the background.
Even
We
this
still,
morning,
yeah,
like my hair's, I just got out of the shower and I was like, oh my gosh, I was going to do my hair for the call. But you guys, you got to let that all go. You got to let that perfectionism go. Like I am like far from a perfectionist, but I believe that everyone has those tendencies to some degree. And today I had the plan, I was going to have a shower. I was going to do my hair for the call. I wanted to put some makeup on. I didn't plan to wear just my regular t-shirt. And Nitelle was just sharing that she's just had this crazy weekend, but we have this call booked in, and we're getting on and we're just doing it. And the intention for us today was to share with you guys like what is needed, and we just had to let go of the idea that we had of how we wanted to be, and really just get to the the point of what's the important stuff. And it's so the same when you're doing the business, like all that extra fluff. Like remember your intention, remember your reason why. I know Nitelle was going to talk about this too, but I
Yeah.
might just um, go into that. Do you want to continue on?
Yeah. Yeah, go into it a little bit,
Yeah.
but just showing up and having that consistency as well, but staying in your own lane, but also make sure, guys, that you have know what your strong vision and your why is. And where do you see yourself going in this business? And share that with people, because it's really exciting to share that with people when you say, I see myself driving the Rangy, because you're putting that out there to the universe. And so when you start sharing what you are intending to do with this business, that's where it gets really exciting, because you're bringing all of that into your reality. And I want you guys, so if you're not really clear on your why and what your vision is for what you want to achieve in this business, I invite you to really just take a notepad and paper and just have some time to yourself and just get really invested in yourself and what you want to achieve, because I feel that that's really important. When you start writing down these for yourself, that you get very clear on what you want to achieve. And once you see that and you are clear on that, that's what makes you unstoppable, guys. And yeah, and it's just a really exciting time to just take that time to be with yourself, if that makes sense. Um, yeah, and also too, like, I just want to quickly touch on, like, when you're new in this business, everything in this business can be learned. And Kim and I, are still learning every single day, guys. We are still educating ourselves. We are still learning from our mentors. So be coachable. So what I really want to say around that is be coachable in the respect that we all don't know everything, and some people have network marketing experience that have come from other network marketing, and some people don't. But the beautiful part about Monat is it's an even level playing field, guys. So what I'm trying to say is, like, when, for example, with a regular business, you go in at the level of what you are educated, right? So if you are educated at a CEO level, you go in as a CEO. If you are a marketing manager, you go in at that level. Whereas this, no matter what walk of life you come from, no matter how many degrees you have under your belt or whether you have none, you can literally start on an even level playing field that gives you equal opportunity, guys, to just absolutely run with this. And that's what's so exciting, because that's when you have that grit and the determination to set yourself up for success and really go for it. That's where the magic happens, guys. Yeah. So that's my sort of thoughts around intention, because you really have to have a plan with that. And that comes down to really step-by-step plans to get you to your end goal, guys. And really celebrate. I really want to say this, because when I first started this business, I was taught by Bridie and by Tiff and Denise to really celebrate our small wins. And what I mean by that, and celebrating small wins, is celebrate your first VIP customer, celebrate your first, person that joins as a market partner. Treat yourself, just do something little and nice as a thank you to yourself, because that's the growth, and this is the growth within this business. And so when you're celebrating those small wins, it's like so humbling within yourself. It also gives you the drive to keep going further. And I really just wanted to touch on that point too, because celebrate the small wins, because they will turn into all the big wins, if that makes sense.
Oh, I love that, Nitelle. That is so true. Like, I love
Mm.
that because we can look at the rank, we can look at the rank as the goal and then P, but yeah, celebrating those small, like that one VIP, the next VIP, the market partner, like those kinds of
Building a
things.
block.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, those little
Build out your
stepping
blocks.
stones each time, like celebrating yourself, giving yourself that little treat, getting yourself a coffee, like being like, and having a moment to be like, yes, I close that VIP. Like that's so beautiful. And that so makes the difference, right? Like not just waiting until you hit the rank to then celebrate yourself. It's all those little bits that are just so worthy of celebration too, especially when you're starting and it's just like, yes, yes. I love that. That's so cute. That's so beautiful.
Yeah.
So,
It's really important, that one, I
yes.
think.
Yeah. And you,
Yeah.
it's,
Especially when you first start,
yeah,
because even just those small wins are really big wins, guys.
they
And
are.
don't, yeah, they are,
Yeah.
because you think to yourself, oh my gosh, someone just bought some shampoo off me. Like,
Right.
that might have been my auntie, but no one, like, it's still someone purchasing shampoo off me, and it might be
Yes.
my auntie or my mum, but you can still celebrate that, or it might be someone that you don't even know, like at your local cafe or wherever that little win comes from. Celebrate it anyway, guys, because it is so exciting, because that's just building you up just to get the confidence as well. So I just really wanted to touch on that one. I think it's a really important one.
And it reaffirms that belief. Like it reaffirms the belief. Like if you have that belief that you can do this, you can make a sale, you can get a VIP, you can you can help people with hair, whatever. And then when you help that first customer and she checks out and she's your first VIP, it's reaffirming that belief like, hey, I can do this. Hey, there are people out there that need these products. Hey, there is someone out there that had damaged hair that I get to help and I can do this. So, yes, just pausing and recognizing that little win is totally key and it builds up together to get you to that first rank all the way.
Yeah.
I'm just going to chat briefly just a little bit about like getting to the bottom of your why, and then I'm going to go into like the action of what our tangibles are, what the requirements are, like a brief rundown on that back office so that you're familiar with what you actually need to tick off and get you to that first rank, and some IPAs, which are income producing activities. So just circling back to intention, as Nitelle said, like it's so important to get crystal clear on your why. And a good way to do this is, like she said, grab a pen and paper and do some like freehand, like kind of freestyle writing, but continue to ask the question why. So if you're sitting here, you can ask yourself like, why did I choose this business? And for example, you might simply say, well, I want to have some more income, or I'm trying to create an extra income stream. And then ask again, like, why do I want to create an extra income stream? And then you go on a little bit further, like, well, because I want to be able to pay the bills on time and I want to contribute to our mortgage or savings for our mortgage. And then ask again, like why is that important to you? Why is it important to you that you pay the bills on time? Why is it important to you that you contribute to the mortgage? And keep on going. And I've heard that the sweet spot is 7 times. Ask yourself that 7 times, and you peel back the layer and you get deeper and deeper and deeper to what is actually beneath that. Because if you look at it on the surface of to create another income stream, that that's so broad and it really doesn't touch you deep enough to get you out of the bed and into action, like which is our next thing we're going to talk about. It really doesn't touch you enough to actually get you to do what you need to do. So just having in this reason why of like, I want an extra income. It's not enough to touch your heart. Do you know what I mean when I say that, guys? Like it needs to move you. Like your why, it needs to be deep in your bones that you cannot possibly ignore this inner like craving and desire to get this business done, to make it to the top, the reason why, like your deep and inner reason why. So grab a pen and paper if you haven't done this practice yet. as Nitelle said, take some time. Like, take some time when your kids are sleeping. Wake up early if you need to have a moment, to have a nice cup of tea, to get beneath all of it. And it could be hard. Like, you might feel stuck. Like, why do I really want this? Like, what is beneath it all? But trust me, when you get there, when you get underneath it all, like, your actions will become stronger, and your doubts and your mindset will not waver when you get beneath your intention. So that's all I wanted to say about intention. And then I'm going to talk about action. I'm going to try to wrap up in 5 minutes, because we're trying to keep it under 45 minutes. So with the requirements for MMP, with the requirements, you need 2 active lines, guys. 2 active lines are 2 market partners that have bought a pack. All the packs are above 200 PV, or it is a market partner that is with you already that has either purchased or sold themselves 200 PV. Now, you may not know what PV is. Each individual product has a value to it. So, for example, Rejuvenik is 100 PV, I believe. Oh my gosh, I don't even know. But Rejuvenik has a value. That is a global value. So obviously the currency will change market to market, region to region, country to country, but the value, the PV, the volume or product value stays the same. Okay, so when you sell a product, it has this universal value. So the next requirement is 300 personal volume. This is products that you have sold to customers, VIP or retail customers, or it is products that you have purchased yourself combined. Okay, so that is the first requirement. When you look at your wheel in your back office, you're going to see 300 PV. So when your customers purchase things, when you purchase things, you will see this volume increase. That is what that line is. The next line we have is group volume. This includes everything your market partners that are enrolled under you, everything your market partners purchase, including their packs. And it also includes anything that they sell, including product packs and customer orders too. And that requirement is 1,200. Now, if you're looking at that thinking, oh my God, I could never sell that amount, like, oh my gosh, that's so like out of my league, like, what am I even doing here? How could that even happen? Guys, go back to your mindset, go back to your intention. It is completely possible, and so many women have gone before you and done it. Okay, if this is your first month, if you have bought your pack yesterday, if you bought your pack today, it does not matter. You can do this. And I always tell my market partners when they come on board, run for that first rank this month, because you already are starting with PV and GV, because you have already bought a pack this month. So if you have started this month, you will see, even if you haven't sold anything to customers, you will see that some of those are colored in already. You have a head start already. If you've bought your pack, run for it this month. If you bought your pack last month, run for it this month. It doesn't matter. But if you bought your pack this month, just go for it, guys, because that little boost, that little head start is really beneficial. It is awesome. Okay, so use that. Don't sit on this. Don't sit on this thinking that you need to watch that training, do that training, listen to that call, hop on that thing. These are all great things for you to do, but they're not income producing activities. What I'm going to talk about next is what are the things that you need to do to have those VIPs, to have those market partners. You need to enroll 2 market partners. You need to have some customer sales go through. We love to say 2 market partners and 4 VIPs. I know you guys say that too in your team. And if you have those numbers in your head, because 4 VIPs are approximately 150 PV each. Now that is approximately. If your customers are buying like 3 to 4 products each, if they're buying more than that, you can bump that up to 200 PV each. But it's around 150 PV each for a 1 customer order. So if you think of having 2 market partners come on board with you this month, 2 people that want to do the business with you, and then 4 customers, 4 people that want to try low tox hair products. Maybe it's your best friend and you're like, you know, these are going to be amazing for your bleached and damaged hair. Maybe it's one of your mum friends who's like having some density loss. I don't know, like your mum might want to try the skincare to support you. It could be as simple as that. Income producing activities. For VIP enrollment, you want to be showing before and afters. What's amazing about this product is that we have something that you can visually see the before and the afters of what these products actually do. So make sure you are showing before and afters. They don't need to be from yourself. If you've just started, it doesn't matter. It's not about seeing your before and afters. They will happen as your business grows, as you use the products. Show other people's before and afters. Show the reels. Find some pictures. There's so many. Ask your upline. Share what your upline is sharing. All those before and after reels. Really, really powerful to see what the products can actually do. And then also education. There's lots of reels that you can find education on. You're not going to know everything in the beginning. Don't wait till you know it all. Do not wait. You can share other people's education. You can also share your personal experience, even if you just washed your hair today for the first time. Like, wow, I've just used these products and my hair feels really, really soft. My scalp feels really calm. You can already share that small experience. You can also share what you're hoping to achieve with these products. Again, if you've just got your pack and you haven't used your shampoo yet, you can share in your stories what you want to achieve, what you've seen these products do, what you're hoping they're going to do for you. Like, get on and share. This is all about VIP enrollment and how to get those VIPs eyes on you. For market partner IPAs, so income producing activities, you'll hear that word a lot. Success stories. You might not even have had your first paycheck. It does not matter at all. You